I just got out of theater from seeing Ready or Not, Here We Come. This was a good movie, you guys. It really was. You know, I was going to go see this movie yesterday, and I bought the ticket, and I hurt my leg working out. And so my leg was so sore, I didn't go see it. So I wasted the money. I couldn't get a refund. So today, I went to get some mulch, and I was out to go get some mulch, and so I was going to go to Walmart to get some mulch, and I was like, man, I wonder if Ready or Not still playing, because it was like 10:33 when I looked at my truck, my clock on my truck, and it said it was a 10:55 showing. So I was like, I bought my ticket. So I tried to buy some mulch and try to get out here to watch this movie before it started, but I didn't make it. So I decided to just not get the mulch and go in here and watch this movie. But man, you know, whoever wrote this script and put this movie together, they did a really good job, man. I mean, really good job. That girl that was in played Samantha Weaving is the girl that was in the original Ready or Not. Well, her younger sister is in it, and I like that girl because I thought she was good in Abigail. So when I seen that they paired her up with that, I said, boy, this looks pretty interesting. This might be pretty good. So, man, they played off each other real well. They really did. They played off each other real well. I just literally got out. What I like about this movie is it just, you know, I was trying to figure out how to continue. You know, when I seen that they was gonna make a Ready or Not 2, and I seen it, I said to myself, man, how are they gonna do that, man? I'm just wondering how they're gonna do that, because you know, just how they're gonna do it. But they did a good job of how they put this all together and how they made it all intertwined with each other and stuff like that. But the whole cast in here, Sarah Michelle Gellar was really good in this and stuff, and everybody in here was good. There was not one weak link in this movie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I enjoyed this movie because I was in that theater and I never got tired. I never got impatient. And I never got will you get to the point. It was just constant. You know, the way the people was dying in here and the way the kills were in here were kind of creative. Yeah, this was a good movie, you guys. I really enjoyed it. You know, I ain't gonna lie. When I drove to this theater in my little town, you know, I felt so. God, I love when I walk up to the, you know, Cinemark, and you know, I go to another theater. Mostly I go to Cinemark, but sometimes I go to a couple of different ones. I can't think of the name. But when I walk up to this, man, I still feel like that little kid when my mom used to let, you know, because she used to give me money. I used to go when I was a little boy because, you know, she was raising, you know, 5 kids, 3 sisters, 4 of us. It was 5. Well, 6 of us all together, but there was only 5 that survived. And then, but anyway, 4 of us lived in, you know, it was just us 4. And, you know, Mom, can I go to the movies? And she see if she had money, she'd give me movie. I live in a little small town, so I'd run all the way down to that theater. I remember walking inside that theater. I never lost that excitement. And when I'm with family members now that they're all grown, especially my kids, but I can tell they're not into movies that much. One's into movies. I got another one, he's not into it, but he'll go every now and then. My daughter, she'll go, but you know, she's kind of busy sometimes. So now I got a friend of mine that I always go to movies with, but he got married recently, so you know, he's married to his wife now, so you know, he has to get the okay from her, and plus, you know, he has to live his life around her, so he can't just go on a whim like he used to. So when I walked up here to go see this movie, I was so excited about going to see this movie, and when I walked up to it, it just still feels the same. Even in my 60s, I'm like, damn, Vic, you're always going to have a love for movies. I walked in there, you know, it's some young, you know, the people in there look like they're in high school. I give her my little barcode and she scanned it in. But this movie is, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm looking at this Cinemark building, and I never get tired of that. Even though we have the convenience, man, of you know, watching stuff on streaming. And I said to myself, I really don't need anybody to go to movies with. I don't need my kids to go. I don't need to ask them to go. I don't need my friends to go, because when I got out of this truck and I walked up there, I said, damn. I was, Vic, you really like theaters. You know, because You know, I like studying God's word. I can't wake up without studying God's word. I mean, I cannot survive, to me, without studying God's word first thing in the morning. And I am a fanatic about staying fit. I'm fanatic about working out and staying fit. I took a 3-mile walk because this leg, I pulled a muscle in my lower leg, and I said, take a walk, and I walked 3 miles, and then, you know, I'm not getting sidekicked. I'm just trying to tell you guys how much I truly enjoyed watching this movie and how I truly still enjoy going to the movies. And I needed this because it's a beautiful day out and sun's out, and I just got out of the house a little bit just to go see this movie. And this movie's gonna do good, you guys, when it comes out for rent. You know, when you can rent it on your like Amazon or you know, your Fandango account. And I'm gonna try to buy this Steelbook, but they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna make it. They might sell it Steelbook. If they do, I'm gonna get it. But you know what? Let me tell you a story real quick. I did not like Ready or Not at all. Every time it came on, I said, God, this is such a stupid movie, man. You know, and I just would watch like 15 minutes. And I said, God, this movie is so dumb. So I've never watched it. Now I had a guy at work tell me about it. I always talk to you guys about this guy. And he said, man, you like Ready? And I said, man, that movie's so stupid. I can't even get to the first 15 minutes. So I had YouTube a couple years back because I turned it on for the NFL to watch NFL. And then I noticed I wasn't watching the NFL that much. My daughter's like, hey, Dad, I stopped by. She goes, I'm in town. I went to go see her grandma lives up this way, 8 miles up the road, in another town. And I said, okay. So she stopped by, and Ready or Not was playing while she was sitting there talking to me. I'm listening there talking to her, and you know, he's just, you know, chit chatting, and you know, she couldn't stay long because she had to get home. And Ready or Not was playing in the background, so we were talking and looking at Ready or Not, and I kept staring at it and listening to her. And then she goes, all right, Dad, I'm getting out of here, you know. So I give her a hug and kiss. I told her, be careful, be safe, and go home. So I sat down and watched Ready or Not, and I started laughing at that movie. And so I said, after I watched it, I said, why don't you watch this movie back over again? So I ended up watching it back over again, and I really enjoyed this movie. So then after I watched it back over again, I decided to watch it again, and then I really loved the movie. Then after I watched it again, I really, really enjoyed the movie. Then I tried to watch it again, and I said, Vic, you like this movie. So then I bought it, and I own it. And so that's the history of Ready or Not. So I knew that, plus I like Samantha Weaving, I just do. And I was like, okay, so I'm gonna watch this movie. So I kept watching the trailer, and the trailer looked cool and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, man, this movie looks pretty good, you know. And you know, everybody's making a big deal about this new movie out called about the dude going off into space and meeting some alien and all that kind of stuff. But I'll be honest with you guys, I notice on YouTube a lot when everybody hype up all these movies that's supposed to be coming out. One about this guy, it's called Ryan Gosling's movie that's coming out. I heard it's doing pretty good at the box office. It made some money. I think it made almost $77 million. I'm glad, because I like Ryan Gosling, but I was glad he had he did good, but I just wasn't really interested in that movie. I was interested in this movie. And when I went to the movie, I went to 1055 showing, and there was only 3 of us in that big building, in that big showing. You guys, this is an excellent movie. It's so funny. Is it funny? It is funny. It's funny, but it's more entertaining kind of funny. It's not like it's trying to be like funny in your face, like trying to make you laugh, but it's just all out, man. I really enjoyed this movie, and I don't know. This movie is definitely going to be in my 401k collection. I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat. But Samantha Weaving and the girl, I forgot her name. I wish I could remember her name, but when she appeared on screen, it didn't take long it did not take long to get to the point. It was very entertaining. It was engaging. It's definitely a step above the Ready or Not. It's just more kills, more blood explosions, and more so many clauses in the marriage and so many things in the contract and all that, because you know they made a pact with the devil so they could. You gotta watch the movie now to understand, because they all tie into this same thing and stuff. So I'm sitting there watching this thing and I'm like, dang. I said to myself when I was in theater, I was actually sitting in theater saying to myself, man, whoever wrote this, man. I said to myself, I was like, dang, man, I was like, damn. I kept saying to myself, dang. You know, I was like, they actually did a good job writing this script. And I think this movie cost $54 million to make. I think it made $17 million at the box office this weekend. So it'll break even. It'll break even. No room to panic. I think that next week and the week after, it'll get all its money back, because you know it's going up against that space movie with Ryan Gosling going off into space. Everybody's making a big stink about it. I'll wait for that on digital. I'll watch that because I know it's probably good. I'm just not into it. It doesn't grab me enough, and I understand it's everybody and their mom wants to go see this movie and all that, but I didn't want to see it. I wanted to go see Ready or Not too. And I paid for 2 tickets. I didn't use the one yesterday because I sprung a muscle in my leg. It hurt so bad yesterday morning. I didn't want to go. When I took that 3-mile walk, I loosened it up a little bit. I didn't think I was going to make it, but I did. But anyway, you guys, this is worth buying on 4K. It's worth buying on digital. It's worth renting if you want to watch it when it's available. And I think you guys should go out and watch this movie, because it's entertaining. It's just entertaining. I can't really sit there and tell you did it make me, because I'm trying to think, did it make me laugh? It made me, I don't know, I felt okay watching this movie, because I think there was some funny moments in here, but it just kept me, this movie really kept me engaged. It really did. I don't know how else I could put this, you know, because I really love this movie, you guys. I really did. And I'm so glad that I came out on a Sunday and went and seen this movie. So anyway, you guys, folks, ladies out there, gentlemen, men, women, girls and guys, watch this movie. Watch it. If you don't watch it this week, watch it next week. If you're into this kind of stuff, I would strongly suggest, I would recommend going out and checking this out. It's a very good step up. Those 2 girls played off each other, far as being the older sister and the younger sister. And Sarah Michelle Gellar, she did good. The whole cast did good. Everybody did good. There was no, I can't say nothing bad about this movie at all. So anyway, God bless, take care, and we'll catch you next video. We'll see you.